on the gridiron or courtside, you know what time it is. It's
Sports Plus Life. Sports Plus Life.
ringside or front court or field pass, we ballin', no. Knuckle up or buckle up, I tell it like it is when I'm on my show. Home run, slam dunk, knockout, or got to go.
Sports Plus Life.
Yeah.
Sports Plus Life.
Ah.
Yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Brevon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. You feel me? And you already know what's about to go down today, bruh. So guess what? Turn it off, turn it all the way off. Now, yeah, cut and print that bit. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brandon Brevon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life, that there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. And I hope everybody is having a marvelous Monday. It is absolutely gorgeous outside right now. Even if you don't get this podcast till later on tonight, or even if you don't get this podcast until tomorrow, right now, as it stands right here at 1:52 p.m. on August 24th, 2022, it is gorgeous right now. I mean, you could go out and wear shorts. Kids didn't have school today. Kids is outside playing. Birds is out there chirping. Butterflies is out there flying. Even bumblebees is still out there bumbling, I guess. But, again, I hope everybody has a wonderful, safe, and blessed Monday, as well as for the rest of your week. I got to show love to my fam, that black and gold fam, and the fam in general. And want to put you guys on to something real quick, okay? Because yesterday, me, Roman, and London went out to Sandston near Elko Middle School to visit Aunt Heather and Uncle Rob. And, you know, this is my bro and sister, my brother and sister. Love them dearly. And, one thing about Heather Redford, she is one of the most creative and talented people I know when it comes to arts and crafts. She is absolutely awesome and amazing. She would show me all of these cups, all of these Christmas ornaments that she's making handcrafted, and she has a workshop to go with it. And for that, I have to let my people know how to get in contact, because when I tell you, her stuff is quality. It's beyond quality. It's great. It's absolutely awesome. It is called Heather's Craft Haven, okay? Heather's Craft Haven. And here are some Gmail and social media ways to get in contact. Craft Haven 2021 at gmail.com. And then on TikTok, you got TikTok at Heather's Craft Haven. And her website is Heather's Craft Haven. And on Facebook, you know, Heather's Cricket Creation. So again, the TikTok is Heather's Craft Haven. The website is Heather's Craft Haven. It is absolutely good stuff. And she makes tumblers, keychains, bookmarks, ornaments, T-shirts, made to order. And when I tell you, it is high quality stuff. It is high quality stuff. And love you, sis. I told you I'm gonna put the shout out about this every week for anybody who needs anything custom made, any shirts. It's about to be the holidays. If you want any Thanksgiving ornaments or Christmas ornaments, you know, let's hit up. Let's hit up, because trust me, it's quality and it's absolutely worth it. So again, that is Heather's Craft Haven by my sister Heather Redford. All right. Anyway, so this week for me has been cool, chilling, definitely chilling, definitely relaxing. But are you guys ready to go into the realm of sports? I'm ready. We ready. You ready? We all ready. Let's get to it. And by the way, Heather, Hope, Ma, y'all are not sticking me with a cat in this apartment. So let me make that clear and get that out the way as well. No. Y'all know I love cats. Not happening. Anyway, October is simply the busiest month of the year for sports, and I'm not even exaggerating. What do we have going on? We are now almost in mid-season of this NFL year. Major League Baseball now has the World Series set. Unfortunately, my New York Yankees did not show up at all in the ALCS. They got absolutely swept by those cheating-ass Astros. I don't think they cheated this year. They just beat the hell out of my Yankees. And then you got basketball that just started last week. Oh, what a time. And then college football. Oh, what a time for sports. In the fall, sports makes it rain. But I'm going to start off with the NFL. And by the way, as far as baseball goes, the Philadelphia Phillies are in the World Series, and I hope they beat the living shiznai out the Houston Astros. Anyway, on the football. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? What week was this? This was week 7 of the NFL season. And football is just football. And by that, I mean, when you think you have any slightest thing figured out, we don't know shit. We don't know nothing. This year is so crazy with some of the teams being at where they're at. We have teams that we thought would be great that have not been great at all, like my Denver Broncos. We have teams that we thought that were going to just mail it in and this was going to be a tanking season and who's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft. That has not been the case. Look at the Seattle Seahawks. Look at the New York Jets. I mean, I'm serious. Look, it's just crazy. It's bananas. Shit'll make it nuts, dog. But anyway, let's start with the Thursday night game. The Arizona Cardinals, and this is a Prediction League Monday. The Arizona Cardinals defeated the New Orleans Saints 42-34. Why is that score significant? Because the last 2 Thursday night games beforehand were absolutely dreadful. I mean, they absolutely stunk when it come to offensive football. So I'm sure the Amazon crew was happy to see 42 points scored by one and 34 by the other. But it was the Arizona Cardinals and the return of DeAndre Nuke Hopkins.
Excellent.
I mean, boy came out of the bat after a 6-game suspension with 10 catches and 103 yards. He was ready. He was ready and he was fresh. So we were almost ready to write off the Arizona Cardinals, saying, hey, should Cliff Kingsbury be fired? By the way, that little argument that him and Kyler Murray got into was absolutely hilarious because honestly, I think Kyler Murray is winning in spite of Cliff Kingsbury. So right off the Arizona Cardinals yet? I don't know, especially when you talk about the state of the NFC West Division. I will get in that in a second. On to Sunday's games. The Cincinnati Bengals defeated the Atlanta Falcons 35-17. Ladies and gentlemen, let me let you know one thing. The Cincinnati Bengals are okay. They are fine. They are A-okay. People were questioning them over the first couple of weeks. We overreact after every game, after every week of football. They were like, the Cincinnati Bengals might be having the Super Bowl losers hangover. They are just fine. Did you see Joe Cool? Did you see Joe Burrow? Did you see my man Joe Burrow, my second favorite player in the NFL? Tied for second because he's tied with Jalen Hurts. Well, y'all know Lamar Jackson is my favorite player in the NFL. But that boy Joe Burrow is something special. My man's threw for 481 yards and 3 touchdowns. Oh, and remember what I used to say all through last season. The Cincinnati Bengals have the best skill position combination in the league. That has not changed. Joe Mixon at running back, even though he's not averaging a lot per carry, but he did have a touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 8 catches, $155 and a touchdown. Jamar Chase is a top 5 receiver, and he had another huge game. He had 2 touchdowns. T. Higgins, let me tell you something. Jamar Chase is a top 5 wide receiver. Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins would be the number 1 receiver on Green Bay or Tampa Bay, and it ain't even close. We respect Mike Evans, but I guarantee you, if you threw Tyler Boyd on Tampa Bay, he would probably be the number 1 receiver. And that's not a knock, because Mike Evans is a future Hall of Famer. But this is how good the Cincinnati Bengals are. This is why I picked them to win the AFC North. I have more confidence in them with their set of skill position players than, unfortunately, that I have in the Baltimore Ravens. The Bengals are just fine. The Dallas Cowboys beat the Detroit Lions. Who gives a fuck? And I'm not saying that totally to be dismissive. I'm just glad that all of the sports shows today didn't start off over bloviating or just taking the Cowboys win over the Detroit Lions out of proportion. Now, I was high on the Detroit Lions the beginning of the season. The first 3 games, their offense looked outstanding. The last 2 games, they've scored a grand total of 6 points. And this is coming off of a bye week. So I'm glad we kept things in its proper perspective, seeing that Dallas beat a 1-win football team. They should have won this game. This was Dak Prescott's first game back. Talk about easy sledding. And the offense didn't look great until really the fourth quarter when the Lions pretty much turned. It was 6-3 at halftime, Detroit, for God's sake. But anyway, Battle for first place in the AFC South. The Tennessee Titans thought we were done with them. Beat the Indianapolis Colts 19-10. Thought we were done with them. But Tennessee has won 4 straight games after starting 0-2. They are now 4-2, sitting in control of the AFC South. Now, we may need to alert the media. The Washington Commanders have won 2 straight games. Call them the Commanders. Most people still call them the Redskins. Hell, I'll even still call them the DC Dickitch if I feel the need. But not only have they won 2 straight games, they defeated the Green Bay Packers, who have now lost 3 straight games.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yes. And once again, the Green Bay Packers blew a double-digit lead as they led 14-3 on the Commanders at one point, and Carson Wentz didn't even play. He's on IR. We have gone back to Taylor Heineke. And the Green Bay Packers still lost, and their record has now gone to 3-4, while Washington's record has improved to 3-4. Upset of the day. If you thought that the Packers losing was an upset, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Carolina Panthers. Baker Mayfield didn't even play.
Bye, bitch.
This is the NFL, y'all. So let me get this straight. We got the Carolina Panthers, who 2 weeks ago, fired their head coach. And then the week after that, the interim head coach kicks one of the best wide receivers off the field, and then they trade him the next day. Then after that, earlier this week, they traded their best player, Christian McCaffrey, to the San Francisco 49ers. Baker Mayfield, who's been an absolute disaster, didn't play, and they started P.J. Walker, who played under Matt Rule at Temple and was an XFL star before the season folded because of COVID. And they beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. And not only did they beat them, they beat their ass. The Bucs didn't even score a touchdown.
You niggas are crazy.
I mean, I am serious. I'm serious. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have now lost 3 straight. But here's the difference between them and the Green Bay Packers. Right now, the NFC South is absolute garbage. Tampa Bay still sits in first place at 3-4, even though they've lost the last 3 games. It's crazy. This is the NFL. So Carolina wins 21-3. They're 3-4. The Buccaneers are 3-4. Hey, Tom Brady, you should have stayed retired, you selfish asshole. Next game, the New York Football Giants defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-17. Another come-from-behind victory for the G-Men. And the G-Men go to 6-1. The New York Giants are 6-1. How about that? I mean, what can you say again? This is the NFL. Daniel Jones is looking more confident by the day. Brian Daboll appears to be a hell of a coach. In the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens defeated the Cleveland Browns 23-20. I'm going to tell you something. When Baltimore fumbled that ball late, I'm sure Ravens fans were like, oh, crap. Here we go. But Cade York missed a 61-yard field goal attempt to try to tie the game and send it into overtime. Every loss Cleveland has, with the exception of the Patriots loss, has been gut-wrenching, heartbreaking fashion. Browns fall to 2-5. Ravens go to 4-3, but I don't trust them the way that I trust the Cincinnati Bengals. They're technically in first place because they have the tiebreaker with the Bengals because they won on Sunday night a couple of weeks ago. But I don't trust them the way that I trust the Bengals. Late games, the New York Jets defeated my Denver Broncos. And I can't say that I'm not surprised, because the only reason why I picked the Broncos because I didn't think that the Jets were there where they could come into Mile High Stadium and beat the Broncos. Russell Wilson didn't play. Didn't make a difference. The offense looked the same. I mean, we couldn't score any damn touchdowns. We lost 16-9. I mean, it wasn't like the Jets went out and put up 50 points on us. Once again, our defense played great. Our offense played like doo-doo. Okay? And as you're talking to a very, very disappointed football fan right now. I had such high expectations for my Denver Broncos. Now they're talking about trading Jerry Jeudy or Bradley Chubb, and I'm like, you know what, to be honest, I'm like, for what? Why are you going to trade? Because what we were talking about, the notion of the Broncos was we were a quarterback away. Everything else was in place. Good receivers, great defense. So why are you going to trade your best rusher and a young ascending wide receiver? I know Jerry Jeudy's had some health issues, but for what? And KJ Hamler is also reported to be on the trading block as well. If all we were was a quarterback away, then what are we trading any players for? The quarterback has played like crap, whether it's Russell Wilson or whether it's Brett Rippon. The quarterback has played like crap. The coaching has been crap. No, leave the player personnel alone, maybe with the exception of Russell Wilson, and get some new coaches outside of the defensive coordinator because he's been great. The defensive coordinator for the Broncos has been great. Nathaniel Hackett, you fucking suck. Biatch. It is very frustrating. God, you suck. Anyway, the Las Vegas Raiders defeated the Houston Texans 38-20. The Seattle Seahawks defeated the Los Angeles Chargers 37-23. This is the NFL again. I'm going to keep saying that. The goddamn Seattle Seahawks are in first place. The Seattle Seahawks, who once Russell Wilson was traded, it was seen that Seattle was about to go into rebuild mode. They're in first place. The motherfucking Seattle Seahawks with Geno Smith in a division that sent 3 teams to the playoffs last year and has the defending Super Bowl champions in that division. It is Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks who are in first place. I mean, this is the NFL. You cannot make this shit up. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing what is happening with some of these teams. I am so serious. Every time we think, oh, here come the Chargers, they're about to sin, they're about to blah, 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 the Chargers show you their true colors. And the Seattle Seahawks, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck? I would rather have Geno Smith right now than Russell Wilson. Ain't this a bitch? I mean, goodness gracious. Oh, what was thought to be the game of the day between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City just flexed their muscles. 44-23. They flexed their muscles. They did their thing. You know, we were ready to not write Kansas City off, but say they're not going to be the same explosive team because you lost Tyreek Hill. Well, like Patrick Mahomes said, all that means is that you don't know where we're going with the football. Because pat-a-tat-tat, Mahomes had 423 yards with 3 touchdowns. Mecole Hardman had 2 rushing and a receiving touchdown. You guys remember Juju Smith-Schuster? He's back. He's been reborn with the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, outside of Buffalo, I don't have faith in the Chargers. I clearly don't have faith in my team. The Bengals, I do have faith in. Absolutely. Because I seen them go to Arrowhead and win an AFC championship game. Bengals, I got faith in them. Bills, I have faith in them. They just beat Kansas City and Arrowhead. But I got more faith in the playoffs when it comes to Cincinnati because Cincinnati didn't want an Arrowhead. Buffalo can't say that. But other than that, Patrick Mahomes just went out there and flexed and had a good-ass time. And just this is why the Chiefs ain't going nowhere no time soon. Now, as far as the 49ers, here's a tricky thing with the 49ers, okay? They're 3-4. You know, they're looking up right now at the Seattle Seahawks, and that is still hard for me to fathom. But with the acquisition of Christian McCaffrey, I actually think the 49ers are okay. I think they will be okay. I actually put them second in the NFC, and that might sound crazy. I actually put them second in the NFC behind the Philadelphia Eagles because you have defensive players that are going to come back. Bosa will be back. You will have Trent Williams who will come back. You have another playmaker on offense with McCaffrey as he gets adjusted to this offense with Debo, with Ayuk, with Kittle. I think the 49ers will be just fine. Sunday Night Football, Tua returned to the field. I really wasn't comfortable with it. I don't think Tua should play for the rest of the season, but he got through the game. They defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 16-10, so the Dolphins now are back on the winning ways. They're still my sleeper for the AFC because clearly when Tua's at quarterback, they're winning. So that right now is your review. Of course, Monday Night Football tonight between the Patriots and the Bears. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably will watch little to no of that game. I have no interest in it. But right now, that is the review for NFL Week number 7. And how about this for breaking news in the NFL? The Indianapolis Colts are benching Matt Ryan. Unreal. And I say that because you traded to get Matt Ryan. You wanted another veteran quarterback to steer the ship. And Matt Ryan is apparently being benched in Indianapolis. Not an injury. Not an injury. Matt Ryan will not start. They will start Ellinger. Sam Ellinger will be the starter for the Indianapolis Colts the next time they take the football field. I just wonder what is going through Matt Ryan's head now. And now he does have a grade 2 separation of his shoulder, but the move reportedly by head coach Frank Reich is not because of the injury. They say that Sam Ehlinger will be the starter for the rest of the season. I mean, damn. And with that breaking news of Matt Ryan being benched, I have my first caller of the day for this Prediction League Monday. Calvin, what up, bro? I say Calvin, what up, bro?
I just lost the words, man.
You lost the words, huh?
Yeah, man.
About what, Matt Ryan being benched or the state of your team right now?
I give two shit about Matt fucking Ryan.
Say that one more again for me.
I don't give a fuck about Matt Ryan. Just, it just put everything in perspective. Like, I remember I was talking to somebody and I was like, man, I just want shit to go back to how it was before the pandemic. Brandon, this is not what the fuck I meant.
What did you mean?
I meant fucking Walmart open 24 hours and other shit that you could do. I ain't mean that my team's gonna fucking suck. Okay? And then, I have become. At first, I catch myself like, am I a Dallas Cowboy fan? Because I had all this high expectations. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, no, because I know we fucking suck. I can admit to myself, I can look myself in the mirror, I can say, self, our team is not good. And self say, you know what? You're right. That shit that a Cowboy fan can't. They refuse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? We look the same as we did last week. You know what I'm saying? The defense played, and even though it's 21-7.
21-3. 21-3.
21-3. Oh, excuse me. Those 4 fucking points.
No, that means you didn't score a touchdown, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? The defense played good. I mean, how many times can you hold a nigga to some shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have no short down shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no short down shit. And it brings, you know what I'm saying? It brings me to my next question that I've been asking myself. Is Julio Jones ever going to fucking play?
Right.
Ever going to fucking play?
I haven't seen him since week 1.
I mean, if he get out there and his fucking leg fall off, then I feel better. Like, oh, well, I guess that's why the fuck it. But it's like we can't do shit.
Right.
But so, I mean, are y'all experimenting with different offenses to fuck with me and my blood pressure because we still ahead of the division and we still number 3 seed in the NFC right now as it stands.
No, not the 3 seed. No. You're the 4 seed. You know who the 3 seed is right now?
Who is that?
Seattle. Can you believe that?
Cool. That's fine. They deserve to be. They deserve to be. We still are leading the division.
Right.
Up until Thursday when we're gonna win. Lamar Jackson gonna fucking moonwalk all over us. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I should have let myself let. I ain't gonna say 3 years. They ain't stopped believing until like January. So I'm gonna say a year. I'm gonna say 15 months. Wash away 18 years of habit in my team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Life goes on. But if it weren't for them fucking playing the way they was playing, I would have missed out on this beautiful documentary about sharks. Do you know? And that's how my Sunday went. I was like, fuck football. I put it on anything else. Let me finish. Do you know that sharks, when they're turned upside down, go into a hyperbolic state?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. And if it weren't for Tom Brady and Cass, I would not know that.
This educational moment in Sports Plus Life history was brought to you by Calvin Jeffers.
No, the lack of offense. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, bro, we're sitting in the same boat because it's the same thing. It's the same rinse and repeat with my Denver Broncos. It didn't make a difference who played at quarterback yesterday for us. We lost 16-9. The defense played great. Offense didn't. I mean, how many more times can the defense stop a team?
Yeah, right.
So, what was your overall takeaway from yesterday as a whole?
Somebody has cracked the code.
Crack the code on who?
Everybody, all the old niggas.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
This code has been cracking since this code been cracking for a while, and it's reasonable. Like none of that shit works. None of that shit is working for these cats. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I still stand by my statement. Like, it's still a long season. It just ain't as long as it was when we started this fucking downward spiral. I don't know what's going on with this shit. Like, I don't know. It's like, I mean, it just ain't working. We'll see. I just can't wait for this. I can't wait for this week to be over.
Well, in terms of the prediction league, Sean won the week because we all picked New England to win tonight. So Sean won the week. He got 10.
How many losses he had?
How many losses did he have?
Yeah.
3. He went 10-3.
Who?
Sean.
Who?
Sean went 10-3.
I ain't saying who. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, he had a great week.
I had like what, 5 or 6?
No, you had 7. You had 7. You had 7 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had 7 right, 6 wrong.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, that's respectable. But yeah, Sean won the week because again, everybody picked New England tonight. My takeaway from the week, bro, is simple. This is the NFL. You cannot predict. Every time you think you got something figured out, we don't know shit. Because again, Geno motherfucking Smith is sitting in first place in a division that last year sent 3 teams to the playoffs and has the goddamn Super Bowl champions.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? To the nigga credit, he was a first round pick. He just was drafted to the Jets. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not taking nothing away. I don't want to sound like I'm taking nothing away from the nigga, but you know,
that was a long time ago, see though? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, and look how fresh he is. You know what I'm saying? Look how
yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, like, that just goes to show you how a franchise and a system can fuck you. Like, just think about, you look at Geno Smith now. Just think about all the souls that passed through a franchise on the rebound that just didn't really give a fuck or just want that bad. Just want that good. Look at your fucking... I wonder... it just makes you think. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because I'm going to tell you, right now, Geno Smith looks great. Pete Carroll looks even better. Russell Wilson looks bad. I mean, and I'm being real. In that specific situation, Russell Wilson looks horrible right now.
Yeah.
He looks horrible.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, not to mention, like, that's the NFC West right now. Even though I believe that I believe ultimately the 49ers will win that division. I think the 49ers with trading for Christian McCaffrey. I called them to lose yesterday to the Chiefs anyway. I believe, you know, you get Trent Williams back, you get Bosa back. I think the Niners will be fine. I think they'll be okay. But then you look at y'all division. Y'all division is doo-doo right now. And then on the flip opposite side in the NFC, every team in the NFC East won, and the Eagles had a bye week. You have to continue to put some respect on that division's name because what are the Giants? 6-1. Cowboys 5-2. Now Washington and won 2 straight games. And as far as the AFC is concerned, I have more trust in the Cincinnati Bengals than I do the Baltimore Ravens.
Right.
Because Baltimore struggles to hold leads. Cincinnati is just fine. All the questions everybody had about Cincinnati 3 weeks ago, they're fine. They are just fine.
Yeah. I can dig that.
Because I said this earlier in the show. Cincinnati still has the best combination of skill position players in the league. You got a top 5 receiver in Jamar Chase. And I said this. I said T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd will be the number 1 receiver on Green Bay or Tampa Bay, and it's not even close.
You said what, man?
I said either Tyler Boyd or T. Higgins would be the number 1 receiver on Green Bay or Tampa Bay right now, and it wouldn't be close. And that's not a knock against Mike Evans, because he is a future Hall of Famer. But if Green Bay and Tampa Bay could get either Tyler Boyd or T. Higgins, they would be their number 1 receiver.
No.
I'm serious.
I still got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin, this is Chris Godwin rush back. He shouldn't be playing right now. This is not the same dude from 2020. He has rushed back from his injury. If this was 2020, I would totally agree with you. This ain't that dude. He rushed back, and he needs to sit for a few games. Otherwise, he's gonna get hurt again. Mike Evans is Mike Evans. Godwin is not the same guy.
So if Mike Evans is Mike Evans, you still putting those other cats in front of him?
Possibly T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd because of the speed factor.
Okay.
I'm serious. Now, I said that's not a. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about right now.
You talking about like their production and what they've done?
I'm talking about right now. No, because production is not close. Mike Evans is going to be a Hall of Famer. But I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the production for the season. Like
yes.
Oh yeah. Well,
yes.
Well, you can put it. You could make that same argument with who y'all receivers?
Cortland Sutton. Cortland
who
Sutton.
The receiver?
Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler.
Okay, the nigga behind Hamler, you can make that argument with him too, because ain't nobody producing on our team because we ain't got no offensive line. You know what I'm saying? So if we had an offensive line, you wouldn't be. If we had an offensive line.
Well, bro, I'm just saying our offense just sucks. Our offense sucks.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, you can make that. You saying as far as their production and whatever is better than Mike Godwin and Chris and them niggas. Yeah, because we ain't got no. You and to my credit, not my credit, to your credit, you predicted that shit. I don't know if you remember you telling me. I don't know if this was on the podcast or we were just talking, but you like, your offensive line ain't gonna be nowhere near. You know.
Yeah. I said that on the podcast. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and what it looked like is. It just looked like you ever see like some of them games back in the day when the game is close and they really start to rush him.
Yeah.
He started to get he like that all year.
Well, but it's also one thing that I've said for the last year. I've also said for the last year that the Cincinnati Bengals combination of skill position players, running backs and wide receivers are better than anybody's in footballs. They proved me right by going to the Super Bowl. Now everybody had questions about it because the offensive line wasn't playing good at the start of the season, but the Bengals are fine. I will pick them. I have to pick them over the Ravens because the Ravens right now, they've blown so many leads where it's kind of shaking their confidence just a little bit.
You don't know what you're gonna get with them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the AFC, and what a time to be a football fan in New York again. The Jets are 5-2. The Jets are 5-2. I mean, we thought we were done with the Titans. Now they're 4-2. I just told you, Matt Ryan is now benched. Matty Ice, the ice done melted. And Kansas City just keeps every time a team. If you think you're an elite defense, you don't want to play Kansas City because you'll question yourself after that.
Yeah. Could it be that you know what I'm saying, that without Tyreek Hill, that gave them a little more freedom to do a lot more shit?
Yeah, allow us to reintroduce ourselves to Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah. Yeah, God bless that little dancing fool. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like, overall, I feel like I feel like we can still probably win our division, and that'll be the only way we'll be able to be a playoff.
I think you probably will win the division. I can't trust the New Orleans Saints now. I just can't.
Yeah. Told you. I told you.
You did. You were absolutely right. But I tell you what, though. I tell you a team that you may want to look out for in the NFC, the Cardinals. because
Yeah.
Kyler Murray played different when DeAndre Hopkins is on that football field.
Yeah. Then if I ain't, hey, look, I knew a nigga like that, man. Little short man syndrome, just think, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I knew it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he fussing at the coach and shit. You little shit, you, but he back it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You back it up. I'm glad he can play, because when he first got drafted, I like, damn, man, they got rid of, what's the dude, Rosen? Sam?
Yeah, that wasn't a bad move. Bro ain't even in the league no more.
He ain't in the league no more, but once again, I would feel that way except for, just think about, going back to the Geno Smith situation. Like, what if some of these niggas won't bust? They just didn't get the right, you know what I'm saying? It ain't our job as fans to worry about this shit. It's a scientific possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like with the right team and the right coach and the right team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be, you know.
The situation has to be ideal and perfect. Yeah, I definitely get it.
Yeah.
But I would definitely look out for the Cardinals because, you know, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray's different when he's on the field. You just traded for Robbie Anderson from Carolina, and you're gonna get Marquise Brown back. So I would pay attention to them now.
It's like everybody just so fucking fast now. It ain't like
yeah.
It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, with the TOs and the Calvin Johnson. These niggas just blind. Who's the fastest nigga? Give me the fastest nigga. So was Al Davis. I mean, it's like Al Davis everywhere. Remember how Al Davis used to draft niggas like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He used to draft niggas specifically how they doing this shit now.
But see, the league back then wasn't a passing league. Not as much as it is now.
Right.
I mean, the most aggressive Raiders offense that I ever saw in my lifetime was the Rich Gannon, Tim Brown, and Jerry Rice. And they weren't burners. They were just smart veteran receivers who knew how to get open.
Right.
Like, to me, the burners started taking control of the league when the Greatest Show on Turf came around. And motherfuckers saw how fast they were. I mean, but if you go back and you look at the history,
they won't individually fast. And you used to talk about. Let me finish. You used to talk about this. Like, they won't. To me, they won't, like. Okay, Tyreek Hill. Okay, he's one of the most fastest individuals. You know what I'm saying? Waddle, he's one of the most fastest individuals. Marquise Brown, he's one of the most fastest individuals. You know what I'm saying? What's the dude they just traded for? Anderson. He is one of the most fastest individuals. And on top of that, when you have two of those type wide receivers, and then you have a running back that's 4'3", and then you have a quarterback that's 4'2", 4'3", 4'4", those are a collection of the fastest individuals in the United States. You know what I'm saying? But to me, the Raiders Show on Turf, they were collectively fast. Like they as a unit, they move fast. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have those fast people in the league. They just was like precise with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear what you're saying, but if you're talking individual speed, Isaac Bruce was a 4'3". Torrey Holt was a 4'3".
Isaac Bruce was a 4'3".
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta look at that shit.
I'm serious.
I know Kurt Warner wasn't no fucking 4'3".
No. Kurt Warner was a 5'2".
I'm just saying this shit more like a track meet than that. That shit was a track meet. You know what I'm saying? But they are using the fastest individuals. I'm explaining this shit wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Let me look. This is how I can explain to you how fast the Rams receivers were. They won the Super Bowl in '99, right? Greatest Show on Turf. The whole reason why Washington went out and got the defensive backfield that they got was to match, because they knew they wouldn't be able to beat, and because the year that the Rams won the Super Bowl, Washington actually went to the second round of the playoffs. But them, like everybody else, said, if we're gonna keep up with these fast motherfuckers, we can't match them speed for speed on offense, but we have to get a defensive backfield that is just as fast. You already had Darrell Green, you already had Champ Bailey. Enter Deion Sanders. So Darrell Green, who that season, the 2000 season, his 40 time was a 4.2 at 40 years old. He was the fastest man in football. 4.2. That was Darrell Green. Deion Sanders was still a 4.3. Champ Bailey was a 4.3. And that was specifically for Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, and Isaac Hakeem. And when they played them head-to-head, they beat them. That was great. They won. I mean, it didn't help them in the long run, but that's how fast those Rams were. That's why people are matching up because of Tyreek Hill. That's why people are getting cornerbacks to make sure that they're at least 4.3. Even now safeties have to be about a 4.3 to keep up with people like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Marquise Brown.
It's been coming for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they was out of. I mean, it's been coming for a long time. Look how they started drafting like niggas that used to will be your like average safety or like linebacker, like Deion Jones. I always thought like that's a small cat to be a linebacker, but that's the league they play in now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like even my boy, Devin White. Devin White is a safety. In 2005, 2006, 2007, Devin White is a safety.
Yep. Yep. He sure is. He sure is. Well, okay. Well, let's make these picks.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's start off with Thursday night football. Oh yeah, you did say Lamar Jackson gonna moonwalk on y'all.
There they go. Hell yeah, he gonna moonwalk. Look, and this is proven last year when that boy Sean and they ain't showing my boy Sean Murphy Bunting no love on Madden, but when he's not in there, the back end sucks. He's out. It's good assumption. If you are out Sunday, you don't play Thursday, correct?
I don't know. No, because Thursday is the start of a whole new week.
Right, but okay.
So he could play Thursday.
From last week, we had last week Antoine Winfield is out. He can return. He could be questionable. Antoine Winfield is out. Bunton's out. Fucking Carlton Davis is out. Julio Jones. He's out. And we gonna lose that game. Who's that run? Which tight end was ours that had to get carted off the field? Was that
Cameron Brate? Yeah, it was Cameron Brate.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I know I'm just because you would know what the fuck. I guess I need you to tell me what the fuck going on with these niggas. Kyle Rudolph, where the fuck he at?
I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know. I haven't heard Kyle Rudolph since y'all signed him, to be honest with you. Really, since the first week against Dallas. I haven't heard from Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah, but I ain't going to hold you up. But no, we're going to lose that game. That's why I can't wait for this week to be over.
Okay, so you got Baltimore.
Yes.
All right. Now, going to Sunday's games. Denver at Jacksonville.
I'm going Jacksonville.
I don't blame you. Carolina at Atlanta.
I can care less. Atlanta.
Chicago at Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Miami at Detroit.
Miami.
Here's a good game. Arizona at Minnesota.
Damn, Brandon, you asked me all these fucking hard questions. Shit. Minnesota and Arizona?
No, Arizona at Minnesota.
I take Minnesota, even though I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. I take Minnesota.
Okay. The Raiders at the Saints.
Saints.
The Patriots at the Jets. This is a good game too. Patriots at the Jets.
Every time I pick New England, they lose.
Oh, you picked them tonight. You did pick them for tonight.
I know, but they probably ain't lose yet. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking New York Jets. I picked them last time. I picked them to beat Green Bay, and it was fucking sweet. But that was
You picked them to beat us too.
yeah, and they lost, didn't they?
No, they beat us yesterday.
Oh shit.
I told you the Jets are 5-2.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll go to Jets.
Pittsburgh at Philadelphia.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
Okay. Upset special.
Yeah, because up there, everybody can go with Philly, and if they for some reason they pull it out,
Okay. Tennessee at Houston.
Tennessee.
Washington at Indianapolis. Taylor Heineke will be playing, and Sam Ellinger, as Matt Ryan has been benched.
Washington.
San Francisco at the Rams.
San Fran.
I agree with you. I agree with you. The New York, interesting game. The 6-1 New York Giants at the first place 4-3 Seattle Seahawks.
See, now it's getting good, ain't it? At the Seahawks, I'm going with Seahawks.
Okay. Sunday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers at the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh. I will. Ooh. I'm picking Buffalo, but ooh.
Oh, you picking Buffalo? Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking fucking Buffalo.
And Monday Night Football, Cincinnati at Cleveland. Cincy?
Yeah.
Okay, Calvin's picks are as follows. Baltimore, Jacksonville, Atlanta over Carolina, Dallas over Chicago, Miami over Detroit, Minnesota, New Orleans, the Jets over the Patriots, Pittsburgh over the Eagles in the upset special, Tennessee over Houston, Washington over Indianapolis, the 49ers over the Rams, Seattle over the Giants, the Bills over the Packers, and the Bengals over the Cleveland Browns. Does that sound about right, sir?
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right, sir. Well, any parting shots?
No, I heard everything been going with you. Everything been all right?
Oh, yeah, brother. Everything is good, man. Everything is good. I can't complain one bit.
Yeah, man.
Just getting ready for Halloween, man.
Oh, yeah? What y'all gonna do?
We gonna hit up Sean's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gonna hit up Sean's house, man. We gonna hit up Sean's house, have a good old time. Good old time. But matter of fact, stay on the line. This is my boy Big C. Big C. I'ma holler at you, my man.
All right, man.
Oh, Calvin, always entertaining, and yeah, his Tampa Bay Bucks don't look. They look crazy, but they're still in a good position because that division is so trash. And with that being said, here's caller number 2 on this Prediction League Monday. It is the man who won the week last week, Brother Sean. What up?
Oh, did I? What's good, shouty?
Oh, he didn't know. And people, he did not know. He did not know that I did not send the chain text out. Sean won the week.
That's crazy.
He won the week. He got 10 right, 3 wrong. Everybody picked New England tonight. So the second closest person to him was me with 8 picks. So Sean wins it, walking away no matter what.
Man, that's crazy, man. First of all, I want to thank all my haters. You know, I'm Nah, what's good, yo?
Nah, man. When I was tallying up the count,
it's probably because I picked the Commanders to beat the damn Packers.
You're the only person who picked the Commanders to win that game.
The Packers are absolutely ass, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
And what separated me from you was 2 games. Not even the Commanders game. It was you picked the Miami to win last night, and you picked the Jets to win. I picked the Broncos.
And I told you.
Hey, look, my pride made me pick the Broncos. I knew he was going to lose. My pride made me pick the Broncos. Because when I saw Russell Wilson on playing, I said, God damn, I can't change the pick. Oh, well. Well. But I didn't think the Packers would lose to Washington. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, man, the Packers are trash. Do you see what they got going on over there, man? Like, Aaron Rodgers looked like a shell of himself. And I told you, it's the change of the guards. Look at them quarterbacks. Look at Matt Ryan, bitch ass got benched.
I made that breaking news announcement. Yes. Tom Brady looks like trash.
Tom Brady look like trash. Aaron Rodgers look like trash. Matt Ryan look like trash. They ain't nothing but them old dudes. Hey, Tom Brady just needs to go ahead and retire and get back with the zip, man. And tell her. Man,
look.
Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they look bad, man. They look bad. I mean, and now Philadelphia had a bye week, but I'm going to put the salute out into the NFC East. Every team won yesterday, including them bitch-ass Cowboys, but the Giants, 6-1. Dallas, 5-2. Now Washington has won 2 straight.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, right now, the NFC East, with the exception of maybe the AFC East, looks like the best division in football. Because in the AFC East, you got Buffalo 5-1, the Jets 5-2, Miami won, they're 4-3. We all think New England's going to beat Chicago tonight, so they would be 4-3. So, what was your overall takeaway from yesterday's day of football, sir?
Man, again, a lot of tragedy, a lot of questions have been asked. Tua came back. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that man came back and got a chance. Got the Dolphins looking like they could do something again. Because they just went on a straight spiral down once he got out of there. So I'm happy to see that he got back and he's looking good, not playing scared. Matt Ryan, I knew that. I knew he was a fraud. I just ain't know it was going to get him bent. That's hilarious. Like, oh, man. And it wasn't Carson, but Carson trashed too. And I knew the Commanders would win because Carson is absolutely ass and Taylor Heineke is better than him. I knew it. He's better serviceable than Carson was. Carson Wentz he can't get out of his head, bro. He cannot get out of his head, and he is no longer a starting quarterback. He is on the bench.
You know who was happy that Taylor Heineke was back in the lineup?
Who was that? Terry
McLaurin.
I know it. You see the face?
Oh, bro, did I?
Hey, you throw the fucking ball. You see that shit?
Did I?
Yo, hey, Carson done in that joke. He's done there too. Like, where else can he go?
The bench?
Wherever he is.
That's it.
He can't start on nobody's team, bro. Carson is.
No, especially if Washington goes on a winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you think, okay, they beat the Bears. He only threw for 99 yards. Nobody cares. But then you beat the Packers. If they win next week at Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm. Which they are. and shout out to Carolina. Shout out to PJ Walker. Shout out to PJ Walker beating the hell out of the GOAT. I love it. Anytime Tom Brady loses, it's the best day. It's the
they ain't even score a touchdown, bro.
Bro, like, and he just needs to go ahead and go. His mind ain't in it, bro.
No, it's not.
You can clearly tell his mind is not in the season. He got too much going on at home. Bro, bow out. Nobody will think nothing less of you, man. You got to go ahead and take care of you.
He got nothing else to prove, man.
Got nothing to prove.
What he's doing, he's fucking up his situation after football.
Yes, bro. Why? Bro,
why?
No, brother. Let it go. Let it go. We can say that sitting here on the other side, and he's a gladiator, which probably makes up, which adds to why he's like who he is. You know what I'm saying? He just wants to do what he believes he's great at, and he can't get to them kids, bro.
But he can still be around the game, but he doesn't have to be playing it. I mean,
different animal, bro, for him.
I know, but I see. Look, I listen to every nitpicky comment or every olive brand or every breadcrumb that's dropped. When he said a couple months ago, I'd be useless if I wasn't throwing a football. He really believes. I believe he really believes that shit.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, the kids that you had with Giselle didn't ask to be here. You have a responsibility to them too. And if you feel you'd be useless, then teach one of your kids. Teach one of your kids. You've already signed a over $300 million contract to commentate the game. Like, you can still be around the game, but
Absolutely.
football has, while it's made people universally respect you and has brought you wealth and fame, it is now destroying his personal life. And football, he cannot play forever.
You can't.
He can't.
You cannot. You cannot. Absolutely. And he just wants to be around the sport. He likes to be that dude. He wants people to see him as that dude all the time. He doesn't know how to not stay out the limelight. And I feel like, it's really turning his household up.
I said this 2 years ago. on the podcast. I said, when Tom Brady retires from football, he's going to be miserable.
Super.
I said, he's going to be a miserable motherfucker. And it's going to be some shit 10 years from now when documentaries come out and his kids say, yeah, my daddy won't shit. I'm being dead serious. Everybody on the outside want to laud and praise Tom Brady because of his athletic achievements. Well, athletics ain't your whole life. And it's going to be some shit when his kids come out and be like, my daddy won't shit. Real. And they should say Skip Bayless ain't shit for keep on. And I love Skip Bayless, but man, you talking about the biggest Tom Brady dick rider in the world.
You know he gonna make every excuse that he can possibly make to make it seem like it's not Tom Brady, it's Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
Byron Leftwich. It's the defense. Like, come on, bro.
But bro, he old.
He ain't scored. Yeah, he ain't. He old, and hey, shout out to Mike Evans with them hands. Yeah, he was hurt. I know. He even said it. He said, "Look, I couldn't come back from that," and which is for real. Like
that totally changed the game. Even though it was mad early, bro. Yeah, that was crazy.
He was super upset about that, and for good reason, because that jump was right in his hands. It don't get no more gimme than that.
Oh, and nobody was around him within 20 yards.
Sorry. My hair's trying to straighten up in the house. These kids.
No, you're all right.
Potato Island.
You're all right.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
Well, let's look at the divisions. Let's look at the divisions in a nutshell. Let's look at the divisions. Let's look at the division. Let's start off with AFC East. Okay. Buffalo 5-1. Clear cream of the crop. Jets 5-2, still shocking people. Patriots Dolphins 4-3. I still have them as a sleeper as long as Tua can stay healthy. Patriots, better watch out for them because I think that dude Zappy. If that dude Zappy keep balling, Mac Jones gonna be a backup too.
No, Mac Jones gonna get traded to Indianapolis Colts.
I can see that. So I think we both agree that Buffalo's the cream of the crop in that division. Now let's get as far as AFC East and AFC West, Buffalo, Kansas City. Can we agree on that? Look what the Chargers did yesterday.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's look at the AFC North. Baltimore is technically in first place, but I trust Cincinnati more. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't trust now one of them. None one of them is looking like the potential that they need to do right now. They both looking like they're still trying to learn themselves.
I think the Bengals are fine. I do.
The Bengals.
I think they're fine.
Oh yeah, right now it's one of those tough divisions right now, and it's probably gonna come down to them fighting each other in the division as far as winning.
Because Cleveland is 2-5 now. Pittsburgh is 2-5.
Yeah, Pittsburgh done that.
Yeah.
Which they'll be super dead next week. Shout it!
Oh yeah, I know.
No, let me stop.
But no, you are. Y'all are.
I want to jinx my team. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, but I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at the Bengals, and yeah, they had the O-line issues, particularly at the very beginning of the season. Mm-hmm. I think they're fine, man. I think they're gonna be just fine. Yeah, well, and every time Baltimore gets a lead, I'm like, okay. Like, I know yesterday when old boy fumbled the ball and Cleveland got the ball back, I know the Ravens was like, here we fucking go again.
Here we go with this shit again.
Yeah.
But they held it off, and oh man, the Giants be holding on. I cannot believe that they held them off at that 1 yard line. All he had to do was pop that.
Didn't it remind you of the Super Bowl
Yeah, they should have basically. They had that. It's like they winning. It's almost like it's their year, which making me nervous because they just winning stuff that they shouldn't be winning right now.
Their last three games come from behind victories, man.
Yeah, but they do it, and it's like they doing it with nobodies. I mean, they NFL players, but they're not names at all. And except for Saquon.
Well, I do remember Darius Slayton, and Daniel Jones had a rapport with him, particularly a couple years ago, but he had kind of faded to black when you brought in Galladay and then Sterling Shepard and the dude Kadarius Toney, but none of them are available. I don't even think Galladay's hurt. I just think he's benched.
Yeah, Galladay is like the worst signing in the history of football.
Yeah.
He got all that money, and I mean, he did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And the Giants, that what makes them dangerous is that what if they actually play a game where they don't fall behind early?
Fact. But I couldn't even tell you because looking at their team, they are the way that they're built and the names that they got on their team. I know anything about the name. It's like I shouldn't be winning these games.
No.
It's like, why are y'all winning these games? And it's like, one of these, they're not going to be able to come back. And it's like you keep waiting for the week for that to happen, and they just keep winning.
But yeah, I was going to say, but all the while they're piling up wins. They're piling up wins. They're position. They have positioned themselves. Them and Dallas have positioned themselves greatly, at least for a wild card spot.
It makes me sick because it's like the NFC East is just like you just can't be by yourself. For selfish reasons, I just want everybody to talk about the Eagles and their victories and all their undefeated. But it's like you can't even talk about that because you got the Giants who nobody expects 6-1. The Cowboys are out there backup right there. It's like, God damn, bro.
And now, and now Washington has won 2 straight games.
Lose, motherfucker. Nobody's worried about the Commanders at all. Like, nobody's worried about that. They're the Commanders. They'll get their stuff straight. They just need a quarterback, and the next year is the best thing for them to do. They need to go ahead and blow it and tank like the Spurs and get them a quarterback. But yeah, man, it's tough, bro. It's tough out there, and anytime, any game, anyway, it's going to come. It looks like it's only going to come down to division and our joke too, because nobody's losing outside of the division.
Yeah, and then go back to the AFC South. We were done with Tennessee, right? We thought it was about to be Malik Willis, right?
Yeah,
they've won 4 straight games. They're back in control of their division.
Yeah, Tannehill was doing his thing, but he went out with a little stinger yesterday too that brought Malik in the game.
Well, I mean, like I said, I thought we were done with Tennessee. But now, as far as y'all division goes, I think y'all have the most powerful division in football thus far. The NFC North, to me, that's the Vikings division now to lose, especially with Green Bay looking the way that they looking. The AFC South the NFC South, as bad as Tampa's playing, they're in first place. They are the worst division this year.
How with the GOAT in there?
Right.
Quote unquote. Damn, he ain't my GOAT.
He ain't my GOAT neither, little cheating bitch.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man.
But here's the head scratcher of the season. The NFC West, which had 3 playoff teams last year, including the Super Bowl champions, Geno Smith is in motherfucking first place.
Motherfucking Geno, boy. And the Giants play them next week. If the Giants beat them, I'm convinced. If the Giants beat them, I'm convinced. Because Geno out here doing this thing. But I can't even say that because it's like a little fairy is on their shoulder because DK hurts in a bit.
I was going to say, yeah, DK's not going to be there.
Imagine. Right before they play the Giants, imagine not having your best goddamn offensive player over there, right?
Right.
Crazy. Another good, but that's how football works, bro.
This week, football really footballed. Now the team that actually has a losing record that I'm actually not worried about at all is the 49ers.
No, I don't.
I'm not worried about them at all, bro.
They done that. Jimmy ain't that dude.
Nah, but I think they'll be fine, man.
Gotta go through this and know Jimmy ain't that dude.
I think they'll be fine, man, because I had them losing to Kansas City yesterday anyway. So did you.
Of course. Everybody knew they was going to lose to KC.
But think about it, man. No Trent Williams yesterday. No Bosa. Them guys will be coming back. Now you add McCaffrey with Debo, with Ayuk, with Kittle. We know Jimmy ain't that dude. That's why you got another guy like McCaffrey to take the ball out of Jimmy's hands. I think the 49ers will be fine. actually. I think in the long run of the season, I actually think the 49ers will be the second best team in the NFC, right underneath Philly.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Okay. Over the Vikings?
Yes. I got to see Kirk Cousins do it in the playoffs.
Kirk Cousins can't do it in the playoffs.
Exactly. And I've seen Jimmy G get to a Super Bowl and a conference championship game. Say what you want, he drives that bus very well. That's all I can say.
Fact.
And if you and another thing, if you think you have a good elite defense, you don't want to see the Kansas City Chiefs. Because remember, everybody said Tampa Bay's defense was the shit, and then they hang 40 on them.
Yeah, they definitely did. Kansas City, like everybody thought they were going to go the opposite way. Even I did at the beginning of the season. It was like they ain't gonna do shit without their playmakers, and they got a bunch of okay names come to them, Juju Smith and all that stuff. But them boys working out for them, man. They get acclimated. But that's that magic of Mahomes, boy.
Yeah, we have been reintroduced to Juju Smith-Schuster.
Absolutely. Even we TikToking and dancing this time. We'll put his ass down, humble.
You ready to make these picks, sir, Mr. Leader of last week?
Let's go, because that's what your boy do,
All right, Thursday Night Football. Baltimore at Tampa Bay.
Baltimore. Tampa Bay is absolute butt cheek.
I hope you're right, too, because I want to see I just want to see Brady finish the season at 5-12.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to see him finish the season and take your ass home.
Oh, my pathetic Broncos at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's crazy. I don't know, because Dougie been making some stupid ass decisions. I'm gonna have to give it to the Jaguars, because y'all offense really, and plus Russell ain't even playing, is it?
I don't know. It didn't make a damn difference.
Yeah, he look like he's sidelined. But yeah, let me go ahead and get the Jaguars.
Carolina at the Atlanta Falcons.
They seem like they got a little juice in them right now. The Falcons ain't doing that. Let me get the Panthers. I can see them winning next week too.
Okay, PJ Walker and company.
Yeah.
Boy, salute to the XFL.
Yo.
Chicago at Dallas.
Dallas. Hate to say, pain me.
I know it does.
They almost lost their lives, boy. My heart was smiling, boy. But
that's why I'm glad that today the sports talk shows didn't start off each show by being braggadocious on the Cowboys. You beat the fucking Lions. The Lions got one win.
But they love to do that shit, though.
But they didn't do it today, and I'm happy about it.
He looked like shit. He made it look like shit.
Yeah, I mean, because it was a close game until midway through the fourth quarter.
All year they've been talking shit about the Lions. They better not start closing because Dallas defeat. I don't want to hear shit.
Exactly. Miami at Detroit. Speaking of the Lions.
Miami.
Now, here's a tricky game, because I meant to tell you this before I started asking you about your picks. Here's a team, and I said this to Calvin, that I think we might want to pay some attention to. Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins makes Kyler Murray look different when he's on the field.
Oh, absolutely, because anybody could be different when DeAndre Hopkins just throw that shit up. His catch radius is ridiculous, and he catches everything like glue on that motherfucker. And not to mention, they got that Robbie Anderson. Once he get acclimated to the field, and you got him, and then
when you get Hollywood Brown back, that's another weapon.
Yep, and then you got Ertz in there. Yeah, absolutely.
And Ertz has been balling quietly. Ertz has been balling for them.
Yeah, he's a great safety blanket. I mean, we had to get rid of him on the step up. We had to let Goddard do this thing, but Ertz was never he never tailed off.
So Arizona at Minnesota. I mean, that's gonna be a great game.
It definitely is gonna be a great game. I'm gonna give it to Arizona.
Okay. The Raiders at the Saints.
Raiders at the Saints. Man, the shit bowl. That's for real. Man, I would love nothing more than the Saints to lose. And I keep trying to put my faith in the Raiders because they're supposed to be something, but they just keep disappointing me. Albeit they just won. But
the Texans, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we beat the goddamn Texans, and we look pretty bad right now.
You know what? Oh, man, I don't trust the Raiders at all. Give me the Saints.
Okay. Here's an interesting game. The Patriots at the Jets.
Patriots at the Jets. Now, I'm so sad about Brees Hall because I told you I supposed to go Brees Hall.
Fuck that nigga. He ran for a touchdown against my team. Fuck him. No, I'm just playing. Hope you recover, bro. All jokes aside.
Who they playing against?
They're the Patriots at the Jets.
Patriots at the Jets. Man. Oh, man, that's a tough one. I'm going to give it to the...
What? You gonna give it to who?
I'm going to give it to the Jets. I believe in the Jets. I think their defense is tough. I think they may be too physical for the Patriots.
Okay. Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. I already know.
We can go ahead and go back that one. Try to keep you already know we're going to beat up the fucking come on.
Tennessee at Houston.
Tennessee at Houston. Tennessee.
Washington at Indianapolis.
Yeah, Washington.
San Francisco at the Rams.
San Francisco. McCaffrey will be a little bit more acclimated into the system a little bit more. They'll use them a little bit. Yeah, it'll be all right straight. And the Rams, they just ramming it. I don't know what they're doing. They all gave up. They're still on vacation.
Yeah, from the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You said they ramming it. You stupid. The 6-1 Giants at the first place Seattle Seahawks.
Man. Oh, man. I don't know whether to pick with my heart or my head. But this gonna be the week they gonna get set. I don't go with Seahawks.
Okay. Sunday Night Football, Green Bay Packers at the Buffalo Bills.
Green Bay Packers at the Buffalo Bills. Let's see. Buffalo.
Monday Night Football, Cincinnati at Cleveland. Okay. Sean's picks are as follows. He has Baltimore over Tampa, Jacksonville over Denver, Carolina over Atlanta, Dallas over Chicago, Miami over Detroit, Arizona over Minnesota, the NO over the Raiders, the Jets over the Patriots, the Eagles over the Steelers, Tennessee over Houston, Washington over Indianapolis, the 49ers over the Rams, the Seahawks over the Giants, Buffalo over Green Bay, and Cincinnati over Cleveland. Does that sound about right?
Sound about right.
Now, question: have you watched any NBA thus far?
No. I watched some highlights, but I've seen that the Lakers suck. I've seen the 76ers suck.
I don't want to say the 76ers suck.
Yeah,
they just lost a couple of tight games.
Yeah.
No, the Lakers suck now. Lakers
Oh,
suck.
the Lakers. Oh, they super suck, bro. They just need to go ahead and release Russell Westbrook, man, so we can go ahead. They can go ahead and move on. I'm tired of what they're doing to Kobe legacy. I can't stand it.
Man.
I can't stand it.
Man.
I didn't watch too much basketball, although I will start too. You know, basketball is so many games. I just fall in when they fall in, like holidays and.
Yeah. You know, I don't really get into basketball until after the football season's over with.
Absolutely. You know, I'm all football.
But you know now they're trying to analyze every basketball game like it's football season. I'm like, you can't do that. But I mean, I'm just watching the Lakers. It was a good game last night against Portland. Damian Lillard he just had Dame time. But
yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and just clown. I can't sit here and put everything on Russell Westbrook. That's one dude. What about the other non-shooters that's on the goddamn team?
Man, that's LeBron's fault, man. That shit LeBron's fault too. LeBron put that damn team together and helped build the motherfuckers by asking who the fuck he wanted on there and who not. They should have never fucking got Russell Westbrook. They would have been straight if they did the shit that they was trying to do with Buddy Hield, and they would have had a shooter around LeBron instead of that dumb fuck. And what the fuck is up with Patrick Beverly out here acting like he a real point guard? Nigga, play defense, motherfucker. God damn, I here shooting and driving, trying to do cross. Nigga, play defense.
Yeah, I love Pat Bev on the Lakers, but that's your job, bro. Just play defense.
Just play defense.
You're not a knockdown shooter. No.
No. At all, but he seemed to think so.
I mean, I love Pat Bev on the Lakers because he gives them an attitude that you can go defensive, you can go defensive minded. I also like that guy Lonnie Walker, but our shooters ain't there. The Lakers are a team as constructed as they are right now, would be great in the 90s. They would be awesome in the 90s.
Absolutely, when motherfuckers gonna shoot and lights out like everybody do it right now.
Yeah, now, nah.
You need guns around you, and they ain't got nothing but a bunch of bricklayers.
You ain't lying. And California need a lot of bricklayers, but not in purple and gold. I'm telling you that right now. But I still think it's gonna come down between Golden State and Milwaukee. And but see, if the only team that I believe that could take out Golden State is the Clippers. Because the Clippers now.
Yeah.
The Clippers, they stacked.
Oh yeah, the Clippers looking like it right now. They gonna look like the team that LA needs to make them feel proud.
Oh please, that's a Laker town. They'll never be proud of the Clippers. They might borrow them for a series. They ain't gonna be proud.
They need to borrow them, goddammit.
They gonna borrow. But shit, Lakers been the LA been borrowing the Clippers for the last 10 years, with the exception of 2020 when we won the title in the bubble. You know?
Yeah, well, something needs to change because I'm ready for a new era in LA because I don't like this one.
I'm like I'm not a LeBron fan. I've been tolerating him for the last 5 seasons.
I be excited to watch fucking basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, let me. I like to see some. Like, I was excited to see Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, and the boys grow. I don't wanted to watch that shit. But here comes this bald-headed ass motherfucker when it comes kick them all to the Pelicans and shit to get some fucking. I mean, they got their championship. Granted, to be in the bubble and shit like that, with ain't nobody really get to do shit. I mean, even though the bubble was some real basketball, and you know what I'm talking about, because you did.
Oh, absolutely.
All that shit. But I mean, you got your one championship, and then AD just said fuck it, and now look at the Lakers.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
It's the crap house, but I mean, I guess I just wish, bro. I miss the Kobe days when it was exciting and I seen some real basketball. I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers doing that.
Right, exactly.
I ain't really flopping. That's what the fuck they doing.
Say, bro, Halloween next Monday, bro.
Hey, you coming on shot? We won't let that panic can out these little kids, these little fuck ass kids.
You already know, hey, bro. You know I'm gonna load up the truck, and I'm coming over there. So this what I'm gonna have to do, bro.
Hey, real talk.
Hey, shouty.
We about fuck. That shit about to be so fuck crazy, cuz you don't even know.
Hey, bro, this bitch about to be litty as fuck, dog. Litty as fuck. Look.
Hey, Trish ain't what I thought like this. You talking about nigga from the from the street, cuz.
Hey, dog. Hey, this what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to actually start my podcast on Sunday. And then on Monday, early Monday, I'm gonna have to finish that bit because as soon as the kids get out of school, we heading to that motherfucker, cuz.
Alright, cuz we gonna be right here ready for you, shot. We got everything straight, cuz. We gonna have candy, bro. We gonna have these drinks. Y'all want to drink? We gonna have some drinks and shit for y'all. But you know I put that motherfucker Mary over there, bitch. Y'all got from the ice, cuz. You don't play that shit.
Hey, cuz, make sure you got that grill fired up for this barbecue.
Alright, cuz. We gonna fuck that grill until we gonna have some burgers. Shit, they always do things.
Huh? Huh?
On my mama and them.
Put that shit on my mama, little nigga.
Oh shit!
Hey man, I'm gonna get at you, bro. You know it's going down Halloween though.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. It's a nice time right this young too. They be giving out that good candy.
I bet they, man. Look, I ain't worried about the motherfucking candy. I mean, look. Are we going with them trick or treating, or are the ladies taking the kid trick or treating?
Oh no, ladies take the kid trick or treating. I ain't walking around no more over there. I do want to go to the other house that was handing out liquor, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's good because I'm gonna be good. But no, well, who knows? Who knows? I ain't even gonna say maybe we'll pass it out. Maybe we'll walk about. We'll see.
I still gotta get me a fucking mask, bro. I ain't even got me a mask.
Man, I ain't even got a kind of thing. Well, I had one, but I ain't wearing that shit. I just want a mask.
Yeah, I gotta get me a mask because I got me a Ghostface shirt, but I gotta get me a mask. I do. I gotta get
want one of them shirts that say just a tip, and it's a nice.
Just what?
Just a tip. You ever see that shit?
No.
It's the shirt that be like just a tip, and it's a nice instead of like talking about the penis.
Oh.
And then a mask on. nigga, I'm thugging. Shout out for the, hey, nigga, we just put the tip in. We don't even get the whole thing, cuz. Shout out to Christ. But no, yeah, definitely, bro, yeah. I'm gonna try to get me a master, some shit, probably like on Friday or weekend.
Yeah, probably me too. That's okay though, cause we gonna have fun regardless.
Yeah, all right. Put show pimpin'.
All right, bro, I'm gonna get at you, cook.
All right, shout out to you later, cuz.
Hey, bro, let all them fuck niggas know that your brother come around and don't be acting like no whole ass trick. We gonna keep it real in that bitch. Oh shit! I'm gonna get at you, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, he get on my fucking nerves. Oh shit, he's such an idiot. Yeah. I'm just Sports Plus Life definitely on next week. I'm gonna have it as early as possible because next Monday being Halloween, as y'all see, I got shit to do. And I usually have a lot more telephone guests, usually, of course, Keith and David and Tony. But today, I'm just going to give you guys Keith's picks because my man's was out of town. Lil bro was out of town. Just wanted to get back safe. So he has Baltimore beating Tampa Bay, Denver over Jacksonville, Atlanta over Carolina. He has Dallas beating the Bears. He has Detroit beating the Dolphins, Arizona beating Minnesota. He has the Raiders beating the Saints. He also has the Patriots over the Jets, Philadelphia, of course, Eagles fan, over the Steelers. He has Tennessee over Houston, has Washington beating the Colts, has the Rams beating the 49ers, has the Giants over the Seahawks, Buffalo over Green Bay, and Cincinnati over Cleveland. So that's Keith's picks. Now, I will give you guys my picks as I'm going to transition to the sport of basketball as well. Me, the genius at work, who is still ahead, not by much. Marcus is closing the gap. Sean is closing the gap. But your boy still reigns supreme as we near mid-season of this NFL season. I have the Baltimore Ravens beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have to pick Jacksonville over my Denver Broncos. I just don't like what I've been seeing from my squad. I have the Falcons beating the Panthers, the Cowboys beating the Bears. I have Miami beating Detroit. This game right here was very tough for me to decide, and I'm actually deciding it right now on the fly between Arizona and Minnesota. I'm going to go with the Vikings. There's a part of me that really wants to pick Arizona, but I'm going to go with Minnesota. I have the Raiders beating the Saints. The Saints have let me down thus far this season. I have Philadelphia beating the Steelers. Bird Gang Biatch. I have the Titans over the Houston Texans. Washington, I have them defeating Indianapolis in the battle of backup quarterbacks. I have the 49ers. They match up well with the Rams. They have their number outside of the NFC Championship game. I have the Giants going in and beating Geno and the Seahawks. I got the Giants. I have Buffalo beating Green Bay coming off of a bye week, really primetime game. They're going to crush. Well, I ain't going to say crush, but they'll win. The Cincinnati-Cleveland game is tricky. This is a division game, and Cleveland actually plays Cincinnati very well. But I think the Bengals are okay. I think they are just fine. So I'm going with Cincinnati to beat the Cleveland Browns. Now, I'll transition to basketball for a minute because it's not much for me to talk about because I truly don't get into basketball until football season is over. I've been consistent with that. And I'm going to make this short and I'm going to make this sweet. Man, the Lakers look terrible. I think me and Sean touched on that. So if you thought I was about to actually swing in to that I'm actually gonna swing into basketball on some full-scale stuff, nope. And my homeboy I just worked with, Ken Willoughby, just texted me saying he was rooting hard for my boys yesterday. They need Russ to come back and be Russ. Well, right now, I don't know who the fuck Russ is. Ask Sierra. Maybe she knows who Russ is, because this version of Russell Wilson, I don't know him. But anyway, back to basketball. I'm not going to overreact and overanalyze on every single game like this is the NFL season, but the Lakers are not constructed for this era of basketball. I will say that. Now, as far as baseball goes, this is really the only time that I pay attention to baseball is the playoffs. My Yankees got swept unceremoniously by the Houston Astros. We know how I feel about the Astros. I hate them with a passion. This is one reason why I don't really rock with baseball, because baseball is hypocritical as hell when it comes to the integrity of the game. They have no integrity. But with that being said, let's go Philadelphia. Let's go ahead. Let's beat them Astros' ass and get you another World Series title. Come on, Philly. Let's go. Come on, Philly special. Let's go. I mean, for real talk. I'm being honest with you. So, next week is Halloween. And with that being said, wet a buzzer. Okay, yes. So I'm going to try to get this podcast out to you guys next week as early as possible because when them kids get out of school, we are making our way to Seafield to my brother's house, and we gonna turn up on a Monday. Okay, we gonna turn up on a Monday for Halloween. We're gonna have us a great time, but I hope everybody has a great and wonderful, productive, and blessed week. Do not forget to hit that subscription button and join the Sports Plus Life fam, and add a like if you want to, add a comment if you want to. This is your boy Brandon Brevon Towns, and I'm going to give the shout out one more time to my sister's custom made gear. Again, Heather's Craft Haven, TikTok at Heather's Craft Haven, and she makes tumblers, keychains, bookmarks, ornaments, t-shirts. They are made to order, and she is dope at what she does. I got some things that I'm going to get from her myself, so definitely hit her up. You know, hey, HS fam, come on, let's stick together, you feel me? Again, this is your boy Brandon Brevon Towns. I'm out this beer. Peace, and I love you guys.